Need tools? We've got you covered. Go to ChromebookParts.com or click on the link below to pick up this sleek, portable toolkit. Flip the unit over and carefully peel the rubber feet from the bottom cover. Remove 6 6mm screws and 2 4mm screws from the bottom cover. Flip the unit back over and open it up. There are a couple of ways to remove the bottom cover. The easiest way is to use your palm to apply pressure to the bottom cover, and then use your fingers to pop the edges free from the palm rest. You could also gently insert the opener pick and slide along the edges to pop the bottom cover free. Remove 4 3mm screws from the battery. Carefully lift the battery to unplug and remove. Gently lift up to unplug the antenna cable from the Wi-Fi card. Remove 1 2mm screw from the Wi-Fi card. Unplug the Wi-Fi card, and remove 5 2mm screws from the heatsink, 3 2mm screws from the motherboard, and 1 2mm screw from the battery cable. Remove the heatsink, flip open the locking clip, and unplug the daughterboard cable from the motherboard. Unplug the battery cable from the motherboard. Flip open the locking clip and unplug the palm rest cable from the motherboard. Flip open the locking clip and unplug the touchpad cable from the motherboard. Flip open the locking clip and unplug the LCD cable from the motherboard. Unplug the charging port from the motherboard. And finally, unplug the speakers from the motherboard. Gently lift up and slide the motherboard out from underneath the battery cable bracket. Pull the tabs outward to pop the RAM free. Using a 99% isopropyl alcohol solution, clean any old thermal paste off the motherboard. And do the same for the heatsink. Slide the motherboard back underneath the battery cable bracket, and make sure to get any cables out from underneath. Plug the daughterboard cable back into the motherboard. Plug the battery cable back into the motherboard. Plug the palm rest cable back into the motherboard. Plug the touchpad cable back into the motherboard. Plug the charging port cable back into the motherboard. Plug the LCD cable back into the motherboard. And finally, plug the speaker cable back into the motherboard. Apply a small dab of thermal paste onto the motherboard as shown. Replace the heatsink. And replace the 5 2mm screws into the heatsink, the 3 2mm screws in the motherboard, and the 1 2mm screw into the battery cable. Replace the RAM, and push down to lock it back into place. Plug the Wi-Fi card back into the motherboard, and replace the 1 2mm screw. Gently push down to plug the antenna cable back into the Wi-Fi card. Line the battery plug up and plug it back in to set it back into place. Replace the 4 3mm screws back into the battery. Replace the bottom cover, and push down to snap it back into place. Replace the 6 6mm screws and 2 4mm screws back into the bottom cover. And finally, replace the rubber feet. These pieces can stretch if you pull on them too hard, so try to slowly work your way across the bottom cover, making sure the lengths match up.